gonna Jamaica. Can't keep away them dreadlocks away from them nata. Still little life of that. She gonna Canada.
Hello, everybody. Thank you for being here. It is time. I see all your cameras going on. I see a lot of familiar faces. Thank you. So this is an intro class. So a lot of you I probably have not seen before, have not taught before, and I just want to thank you for being here. Thanks for trying out Ori Tahiti if it is your first time. For all my returning students, it's nice to see your face. It's been a few months now. But let me go ahead and get started. So as I'm talking, I'm still accepting a few people. I started to accept people around 5 minutes ago, but I know there's always going to be late people coming in, and I will be doing multiple things while I'm talking to you. So mind me if my eyes go off of the center of the camera. But hello, good morning for me, maybe good evening for you, wherever you are in the world. This is your introduction to Ori Tahiti. So we will cover a few basic steps, hands and movement and workout today, so we can get a nice sweat in. If this is your first time, don't feel intimidated. Take the movements slowly. I will give you time to kind of process the steps that I'm giving you or the hand motions that I'm giving you, so you don't feel too rushed. And then we will go ahead and keep it repetitive so that it can stick by the end of the class. Just want to introduce myself a little bit. My name is Kanani, in case you guys don't know who I am. I am a Polynesian dancer, a Polynesian woman from California. I've been teaching online for 3 years now since COVID. All of our teaching went online and then it stuck after a while, which I'm really grateful for. I personally love teaching online. I get to meet a lot more people all over around the world, which is really amazing. So with that said, can you do me a favor, please, and let us know where you are in the comments or in the chat box. Just let us know where you are in the world. We have Colombia that already just did it, and Colombia, you're good. Class just started. All right, awesome. Everyone's putting it in. We have Montreal, California, Riverside, England, the Netherlands, Slovakia, Austria, saying all the cool ones, the states or whatever. Who cares about the United States? Awesome. So yeah, so for those of you that are new to my Zoom class, you can see that we get to meet a lot of people from around the world, which is awesome. If you don't have your camera on, I encourage you at some point to put it on, maybe at the end of the class when you're feeling a little bit more comfortable. Mind me, I'm going to just talk for a little bit longer. You can shake your legs out, maybe stretch your legs out if you want to while you're sitting there. I'm still accepting people. We're going to accept people for maybe the next 2 minutes. If you're new to Ori Tahiti, if you've never danced before, let me know in the chat also so I can see. And yeah, super cool. Brazil, Reno, heyo. Awesome. Colombia, England, Vegas, Virginia, San Diego, Hawaii. Love it. Thank you for being here. And yeah, I think we should be getting started soon. So get your bodies warm, go ahead and stand up. Before you start any time with dance class, it's always nice to be present with yourself and be present with class. If you have kids running around your house, if you got to go to work after this, don't think about that right now. You have 1 hour for yourself and with me and your body and your mind. So clear all of that craziness that might be happening in your mind and your body and be present. Go ahead and take your floor. We're going to go into our technique and the where we place our body before we start class. And also I have a dancer with me today. She's coming right here. This is Melanie. Some of you guys might notice her from my classes last semester, or honestly the whole year really. And yeah, she's here to help me out because my postpartum body is still coming back and I will be there with you guys soon, but I still need a little bit of assistance. And it's always nice to have a helping hand. That way I could focus on you while she is your body. I will be your voice. Melanie will be your body. If you ever get confused on where we are, you can look at Melanie. So go ahead, step forward a little bit and center yourself. Perfect. So for Zoom, in case you're new to Zoom, this is my right hand. We are opposite from each other. If I'm facing you, you can dance opposite of me today. It's not really that big of a deal. If you want to mirror me to make your life easier and less stressful, please do so. When I turn around, my right is your right, my left is your left. Okay. For all of our Ori Tahiti steps, we're always going to start with our right hip. So if you're new to Zoom, just identify your right side in case you get confused at any point. Hey, we have Tonga in the house. That's super cool. Thank you for being here. I hope your Wi-Fi works out. I know I had some over the seas people talking about how their Wi-Fi might be a little bit crazy, but we're going to try our best. I muted myself. Go ahead and take your floor. We are going to face forward for you. We're going to open our feet shoulder width apart. And first we're going to go ahead and sit in a chair. So you're going to drop your butt similar to a squat, sitting in a chair. Make sure your knees are behind your feet. Actually, I'll have you turn that way. Melanie will turn sideways so you can see more of the parts of her body. You face where you need to. Sitting, and then she's going to arch her lower back, tighten her core. So not holding your breath, but engaging those muscles in your core. Lift your chest, shoulders back, chin up, and you're going to keep your eyes driving forward. So just feel that body. I know we're not warmed up yet. We'll get into that. And relax. So no need to push out with your butt. You want to push up. So you want to feel that nice strain in your lower back. If you haven't danced in a while or this movement is new for you, it will be painful. Accept the pain. You guys got it. Okay, with our hands, go ahead and relax your body. With our hands, we're going to pull out, face the front. Tarava, our hands are going to pull out to the side of our bodies. My rule is your elbows never line up with your susus. So your elbows should be higher than your susus. For example, if they start to drop here, it's too low. Pull them out and extend those fingers all the way to the end. Now with your hands, you want to close your fingers, have nice dainty fingers and hands and loose and fluid, and then pull it all the way out. Now, the position that we did with our legs open, everything driving up is the same. So if our feet go together, it's the same position. Knees bent, tight core, lower back arch, chest up, chin up, and now we're adding our arms. We're going to pull our arms right in front of us. You can stay there, Melanie, and we're going to just pull it right in front, and you're going to keep those shoulders pulled back. So don't pull forward. And then the next motion, we're going to pull our hands above our head. Your shoulders never alter. And then if we're facing the side, you're going to make sure you can see your face just like that. And relax. All right, so going into our motions with our hips really quick, we're going to open our feet into that first position that we did. Get down into your form. Our first step is going to be an otamu, and we're going to tuck our core really deep. If you're an experienced dancer, I want you to get deeper, deeper, and deeper. We're going to wake up our core right here. So let's pull our hands to our chest. We're going to tuck our butt and eat our belly button is what I like to say, and it's going to pull in just like that. And then you're going to reverse it and arch your back. Pull it back up. One more time. In, up, keep it up, keep it going, and just work that out. Feel those muscles wake up one again if you haven't moved in a while. I'm still accepting people, so just get that moving. Okay, and relax. Something we want to be careful of is our knees don't push too far forward and too far back with our knees. So what we don't want to do is push, and there's a lot of motion happening down there. Wake up your core and your lower back, pull it in, and then tuck right there with less motion of your knees. You're going to feel more engagement with the top of your thighs. So go ahead and sit. 5, otamu. 5, 6, 7, tuck. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep it up. Keep it up. Make sure your heels are down. I'm going to keep talking and just wake up those muscles. Get even deeper. And as you keep going, hopefully you loosen up. Arch that back nice and high. Pull that tailbone into the sky. And rest. Nice. Okay, we're going to go into the sides of our body, face the front. We're going to Tahiti tama, which is a nice swing of your hips. You want to make sure you lift or you push out with your hip and lift up. So we're just going to give an example. Go ahead. Right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Keep it up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Finish. I see a lot of dancers that have experience, so I'm going to go ahead and go a little bit faster. Just keep in mind your core stays engaged that whole time. So if you have a weak or loose core, just tighten it back up when your mind remembers. Go ahead and turn to the back. Melanie's to the back, so don't turn around. Our right side is your right side. So moving your hips right, left. Sitting in that chair, having discipline in your form and in your arms. Go ahead, tarava. Elbows tall, hands long. Be careful we don't have kind of like this broken arm. Pull those hands and fingers out. Tahiti tama, side to side. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep it up. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice. So we're going to combine both of those steps and to pull into a full circle. Face the lobby. And now it's just going to be a big circle. So that otamu, tuck and arch side to side. And now you're going to round it out and make a big circle. Your knees are going to be pumping back and forth like that. And now as we do our circle, those are what your knees look like. Here we go. Hands at your chest. Big circle, any direction circle that feels comfortable to you. There's no right or wrong way. 5, 6, 7, ami. In, arch, in, arch, in, arch. Keep moving. We're going to change angles to be a good example for you. Bring those hands to your elbows. We'll pull them out in a second. Make sure your knees are staying mobile. They're pushing back and forth. We're using 2 legs. And don't hold yourself back. So don't have a bigger front more than you have a crunch. Crunch big, arch big. Crunch big, arch big. Nice. And go ahead and face the front, Melanie. Let's take it for 8 more circles, and then we're going to turn to the back. 5, 6, 7, tuck. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Nice. To the back. One more time, just for examples. Let's pull our hands. Tarava. 5, 6, 7, 8. Ami. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Nice. So we've hit 3 steps already. Let's go over them really quick. We're gonna go 8, 8, and 8. Okay. Facing the lobby. Otamu, tuck and arch. Tahiti tamau, swing right and left. Ami is your full circle. 8 counts each. Here we go. Hands tarava, open feet, sideways just for us, but you're welcome to face where you feel comfortable. 5, 6, 7, 8. Tuck 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6. Right away. Tamau. Here we go. Right, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. 5, 6. Ami. 7 and 8. Tuck 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. All right. If you haven't danced in a while, I'm seeing some of my returning students. Hold those shoulders, all of those techniques that we work really hard on all year. I want them to come back. So we're going to close our feet. It's going to get a little bit more difficult when you close your feet as tight as possible. Toes driving forward, knees staying together and driving forward. Go ahead and face these boxes and then bend your knees. So that same position, but feet together. Arch, tight, up, up, arms tarava. And now we're going to try all 3 of those steps one more time. Same counts. 8, 8, 8. Otamu. 5, 6, 7. Tuck. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 4 more and 5, 6. Tamau. 7. Here we go. To the right and right. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Keep it up. Big, big. Ami. Here we go. Tuck 1 and 2 and 3. And 4, no shoulders. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. No, we don't have music on. It's just me right now. I'll put music on in a second. If I ever just like answer a random question, it's because someone's chatting me, and maybe you have the same question also. Okay, I think that's good. Now we're gonna alternate our arms. I'm just putting you through the exercises, and then we can put music on. Once the music's on, you will not be able to hear my voice. So number 1 is your otamu. Number 2 is your Tahiti tamau. Number 3 is your ami. We're going to do 3 different arms, okay? So number 1, otamu, we're going to have hands at our chest. When I hit number 2, arms tarava, Tahiti tamau, side to side. Number 3, above our head. So make sure they stretch tall, elbows are long. And then look at the top of your fingers. They're not curling. They're awake and you're aware, okay? 3 steps, 3 hand movements, no stopping in between, and repeating back and forth. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, tuck, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 3, and back, 2, 3, 4, repeat. Here we go from the top, and 7 and 8, tuck, 1 and 2, trust yourself, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, Tahiti tamau, number 2, tarava, 2, 3, 4, swing tall, engage your core, get lower, 5, 6, fix your fingers, 7, number 3, ami, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7, and finish. Nice. So we're going to hit that again now with some music. So shake your legs out. Give me 1 second while I change my camera. If that was new movement for you, take a breath, process it, let your brain and your body connect, and best of luck. You guys got it. 1, 5, 6, 7, go. 7, 6, 5. All right, not too bad. I forgot to warm up. I like to do feet open. So we're going to hit that exercise one more time, feet open. If you're awake and you're warm, get lower, get deeper, and have stronger technique, more stability with our shoulders. It's going to make it a little bit more difficult, but be careful. When you hit your ami, you have to think moving from my belly, not moving with my whole torso. So don't take your ami. 1, 2, don't move torso. Think below my susus, in my core, in my hips, belly. 1, 2, right there. Put your brain in your hips and your core. Here we go. Open feet, get deeper, have more energy. The beat is going to get a little bit faster. All right, nice. I have to calm down. I forgot it's an intro class, and I was a little bit quick for some of us that are new to Tahiti. So we're going to hit that speed one more time, though, because it was a nice push, but feet together, it gets a little bit more difficult. Just stay focused. If you get lost, that's okay. Jump back in. It's Zoom class. I have no idea if you're lost because I can't see all of you at the same time, so you're good. Be in your own world over there, and then just, have some fun and do your best. So a little bit faster, 3 sets times 2. All right, beautiful. A little bit of a breather. Nice job. So going into it, I want to wake up our hands and our arms, and then we'll give some exercises. So for our hands, go ahead and pull your hands out right here. I want you to extend your fingers nice and long. As we pull forward, engage that core, lift that lower back. This whole class, you have to be in dance form. So the first thing we're going to do, if you've been with me for a while, you know this, break your wrist fully down. Go ahead and close your fingers right there, and then roll your fingers out. Break wrist, tuck fingers, roll fingers out. Break wrist, fist, roll fingers. Break wrist, in, out. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Beautiful. Okay, so we're going to do a full, that's your hands. And then going into your arms, we're going to start low. I want you to pull from your elbows out. So wake up those elbows, break elbows, and then you're going to pull your arms out and then do those hands. Break wrist, tuck fingers, roll fingers right there. One more time, going down, pulling elbows in first, setting those hands where we started. From going up and down, 7, 8, up, 1, 2, 3, 4, down, 1, 2, 3, nice and graceful, breathe, 2, 3, 4, shoulders down, don't pull those shoulders up. So for example, don't go here, keep them down, pulling it out, pulling it down, pulling it out, last time, and finish. Nice. So we'll do 2 more arms. So we had standard positions, just pulling them out. Now we're going to flow a little bit more. We're going to pull out Tarava, 2, 3, 4, and then I'm going to do a nice big circle. So going down first, circle, 2, out. Look at my broken wrist. So add some grace and then pull out and finish here. And then drop down to restart. 2, 3 from the top, pull out. 2, 3, 4, and circle. 2, 8, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, restart. 2, last time, pull out. 2, 3, 4, 8 counts. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and rest. 2, 3, 4, right there. Okay, we're gonna add easy feet because there's a lot happening. We're gonna do a move called toro. Toro in Tahitian or hela in Hawaiian. Your body is straightforward. You're going to tap your foot out to the corner, tap your foot out to the corner. So in that first position we've been practicing, knees low. You're going to swing your hips. So swing your hips right and left, nice and soft. As you pull left, you take the opposite foot. This is my right leg always going first, leading right. So if you're on Zoom, opposite than me, because I'm facing forward, switch, tap, switch, tap, switch, tap. Easy one. It's a long straight knee. 2 knees are bent in this position, and then you straighten one leg, switch back and forth, 2, 3, and 4. For my more experienced dancers, I expect you to be much lower and wider with those hips, okay? Now with our hands. So we're gonna hela, pull hands. It's a lot happening at the same time. Here we go. Starting with my right, and you use your right. 5, 6, 7, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Restart. Okay, from the top and right foot, left foot, circle, right foot, right, left, down, 3 and 4. All right, try that one more time. Let me take the floor. If it's more comfortable for you, try to close your eyes and strengthen that body. Point that foot longer, get lower, wider hips. 5, 6, 7, 8 to the right, right, 2, 3, 4, circle, right, 2, 3, 4, reset, 5, 6, 7, fly up, fly, 2, down, 3, 4, top, 5, 6, reset, 7 and 8, fly up, right foot, left foot, circle, right foot, and left, reset, 5, 6, 7, good. Here we go. We're going to take that with some music. It's one of these things happening if you're new to dancing with us today. A lot happening, but you guys got it. Here we go. Let me see. Listen to the beat. It's right.
Matamanea, mate puranga e. Iatamanea kirunga ia koe mahine. Manako, manako, manako ia koe. Mau piri ia koe. Manako, manako, manako ia koe. Mau piri ia koe. Koe anake, anake, mau piri ia koe. Koe anake, anake, mau piri ia koe.
Up. Great.
Marangi nei toku,
Come on.
oi
Got it.
matae, e taku ina ngaro ki a koe e maine. Tō mata manea,
Okay.
te puranga e ata manea ki
So a few things to watch out for as you do that step is that bouncing. So when you pull that leg out, your body stays at that same level. So I'm going to stay below my hand. I'm never going to go tap, tap, right? I'm leveled right here and I pull out and out. That way you also feel the burn. You'll start, if that burn is happening, you know you're in the right place. We don't want those knees going up and down. So we're going to hit that one more time for a good, maybe a minute 30-ish. To let that burn and warm up. If you feel tired and you feel like you're getting stuck, shake it out, run it out really quick for maybe 2 sets and then jump back into the step. All right, here we go.
runga
Ia koe.
Marangi nei toku, oi matae, e taku ina ngaro ki a koe e maine. Tō mata manea, mai te puranga e ata manea ki runga i a koe maine.
Good job.
Manako, manako, manako i a koe, o piri i a koe. Manako, manako, manako i a koe, o piri i a koe. Oe anake i anake mo piri i a koe. Koe anake i anake mo piri i a koe. O koe te ina
Get lower, drop down.
o mata keina ngā o koe te ina ngaro o tō mata keina ngā o koe anake mo piri i a koe. Koe anake mo piri i a koe.
So on your own time, if you decide to add this to your weekly workouts, when you're in class with me or whenever, it's always nice to start with your tautea. I didn't mention that. So your tautea is your beginning pose. Usually, mostly for everybody, it'll be right here. We point that right foot nice and tall, and we bend both knees, arch, and get into that tight position that we talked about in the beginning. Tautea, you begin that way and you end that way. So there's a nice start and end. It's a complete drill and exercise when we can do that. Yeah. So hopefully you were awake. So now we're going to go back to our first 3 steps. And we did 4 steps today, adding our toro is the name. So number 1, we had our otamu come back. Otamu, ta'iri tamau, ami, and toro. 2, 3, 4. So 4 steps. If that's a lot for your brain, don't worry, try your best. We'll keep it repetitive so we can let it stick. Again, if this is my returning students, get lower, get tighter, get more consistent, get stronger. Don't come back up on your knees. For my new friends, do your thing, enjoy yourselves. Don't worry. Okay. Here we go. Number 1, no music. 5, 6, feet together for all of it. 5, 6, 7, tuck, and 1, and 2, tight core, and 3, and 4, 5, 6, number 2, 7, and Tahiti thumb out, and 1, 2, tight core, 4, I lost my count, and 5, 6, number 3, 7, and tall, push, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, 6, total, 7, arms down, fly, right foot, left foot, circle, 2, we're gonna go back to number 1, and tuck, right there. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, try your best going back and forth. We're gonna use the same music to hopefully keep it on beat and familiar to you. Oh yeah.
Matamanea mai te puranga e ia tamanea kirunga ia koe mahine manako 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 ia koe mau piri ia koe manako 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 ia koe mau piri ia koe Koyanaki, yanaki, mau piri ia koe. Koyanaki, yanaki, mau piri ia koe.
Marangi nei toku, oi matae. Tomata manea, ai te puranga e Ata manea kirunga ia koe maine Manako, manako, manako ia koe O piri ia koe Manako, manako, manako ia koe O piri ia koe
Cool, everyone's got it. So I like to do moments in class where I kind of leave it up to you. I give you the music and you process all the movements that we've done so far. Choose your steps, maybe do 2 at a time. I like to leave you with something so after class you understand how to work your body and you won't need me to run the drills for you. So take 2 steps, maybe your 2 hardest steps in that combination, and work through that for another 2 minutes with the music on your own. No need to follow a dancer. It's you and your own brain and your own body. Feel the burns, things that shouldn't be happening. Your knees shouldn't be in too much pain if it's new movement. Knee pain makes sense. That like if you were to go on a mile run and you don't run anymore, your body will be in pain. Parts of your body will be hurting. That's okay. But just keep your weight pushing back. So things to watch out for is if you lean forward a lot when you dance, you're putting all that pressure here. I need you to sit back and pull that chest back, okay? Another thing to help kind of pull your weight back is if you lift your toes in this sitting position, but you don't dance like this forever. That's just to be aware of our body. You got to put your toes back down once you understand that balance for your body, okay? For your arms, if you feel your arms creeping out here, pull them out. We're going to do a good arm workout at the end of class 2 to let it burn. So you and the music to process everything you just learned. Here we go. Go ahead and dance on your own time.
Go
Awesome. Good job. So that was just for you to register everything without my voice distracting or a body to follow. All right, moving on. I want to touch on a few things today. So for Polynesian dancing, it's all about storytelling. This was a way that we were able to communicate with each other. All stories of all kinds, sad, happy, old, new. It talks about the daily lives of Polynesia, everything like that. You know what, Dawn? I see you and you woke me up. I'm going to do our tuanae. I forgot one move that's actually really helpful. And one of my students was just grooving on her own over there. And I remember to do it now. So tuanae is a big body roll. I like doing this one because it hits your whole torso and it applies to all of your other steps. So let's do that together. Go into that open feet position, drop your butt. Your tuanae starts at the top of your spine and ends at the bottom. Okay. So we're going to break our back. We're going to go back right there. Come on with me. And we're going to go back and pull that chest up, chest up, chest up, chest up. We got to use the top of our body. So from that chest, we're going to pull our belly forward, Melanie, and then we're going to tuck that core just like we did in our otamu, and then arch just like we've been doing in all of our steps. The only thing we add is our chest. So full body roll, chest up, tuck, belly, arch, back. Hey, chest up, tuck, belly, arch, back. Keep it up. 2, 3, 4, pull it back, lean back, tuck, arch, and pop your booty back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, finish. Okay. If your legs feel a little bit painful during that, you can rise up in between. So you'll go kind of a straighter knee, but not too straight on that first roll. And then sit low, sit low, sit low, pop. I personally like my tuanae nice and low and grounded. So when it feels comfortable for you, keep those knees bent through the entire roll. Okay, but go up and down if you need to right now to get the motion. Let's pull our hands at our chest, open feet, tuanae times 4, 5, 6, 7, roll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4. So I see some dancers, they have a really nice strong tuck here, but you don't want your tuanae to just be right here. You have to utilize that full top of your back. So break your back, pull back, and then hit that belly part. So don't just roll your belly. Hit that top back. 5, 6, 7, bend back. 2, 3, 4, farther back. 2, 3, 4, Romy, lean back. 2, yeah, 3, beautiful. 4, and again, 5, 6, let's do 2 more. Go back. 1, 2, 3, 4, pull back, break your back, and finish right there. Nice. So we hit 5 steps today. Beautiful. Let's change our feet for our tuanae for fun. So we're going to pull the right foot forward right here, right in front of left. It looks like this. I have black leggings on, hard to see. Right in front of left, and you're going to switch the weight in the feet. So when you roll on the first one, my weight is on my right foot, and I'm going to lean back and I'm going to pop my right foot nice and tall in that point position that we did with our tautea. Okay, nice sass. As we do that, let's pull our hands up and down. So we're going to go forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, down. 1, 2, 3, 4, up. 1, 2, 3, 4, down. 1, 2, 3, 4, up. 1, back. 3, 4, forward. 1, back. 3, forward, forward. 1, back. Last time. 5, 6, 7, tautea, like so. Okay, so now let me give you some music to kind of drive that a little bit more and have some flow and sass to it. Enjoy it. Here we go.
Hide my cool, 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 hide. whenua Tero watu ite hohonuraa O te moana hoi herehia No to'u he whaito ore Nā te pohe taua e whaataa Te tapu nā taua No to'u here ia oe E te re i au ia oe Nā te rā i te whenua Tero watu i te hohonuraa Te mona poe herehia No to'u he whaito ore Nā te pohe taua e whaataa Te tapu
Okay, so one thing that happens a lot in the tuanae is the belly will just kind of push, but we need it to roll. So that first movement, your otamu, where you pull in and eat your belly button and tuck, it's all the way in right there. We need to use that in that tuanae. So don't go flat belly, arch back, flat belly, arch back. It goes tuck belly, arch back. That belly part will help with the roll. You want to have a nice snake position right there. Okay, awesome. I'm seeing a lot of us attack that core part. Try one more time. Big belly, eat your belly button. 5, 6, 7, break your back, eat your belly, arch your butt. Keep it up. 2, 3, 4, and up. 2, 3, 4. Last time. 2, 3, 4. And then the last detail that always happens, it's kind of funny because with your tuanae, you're like, your head won't want to like bob like that with it. Try to control that head and keep it from here to here. So it's back. See, my head doesn't move. 3, 4. I'm not going back. Different dance floor. Okay, not this one. Okay, we try again. Shoulders to the hips. 5, 6, 7. Roll. Break your back. Eat your belly. Arch your butt. Keep it rolling. 2, 3, 4, and rolling. 2, 3, 4. Last time. 2, 3, 4. Beautiful.
See?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
So stop stretching your bum.
I hear you. Whoever said stop stretching your bum. Don't forget to mute yourself, my friends. Unless you want us to hear all your business. That's up to you. Okay, here we go. So we're gonna walk with it because tuna is a nice feminine movement, but it has a lot of strength to it and a lot of groundness to it. So I want to take it for fun. So we're gonna walk with it. I'm gonna pull this way. We're gonna walk across our screen so you can see it. We're gonna roll walking. 1, roll 2. So it's a full roll for every step. And 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, and then you're gonna roll backwards. Just giving you something a little bit more difficult. Roll back, step, roll back, step, roll back, step, roll back. Keep it up. We're gonna go forward. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. You notice my roll. It stays the same, but our feet change. Going 1 and 2. Get bigger and deeper. 3. Eat your belly button. 4 and 5, 6, 7, and 8. So in the dancer walk, you don't want to walk heavy foot, right? We're not going heavy. Kind of point your toe as you lift. So there's that like dainty extension of that toe right there. Okay, but it's a normal walk. So I just went like this, but don't like kick out. Normal walk, point your toes. Here we go. 5. Switch with me. So we'll go even this way. Let's pull our hands behind our back like this. Nice and sassy, walking. 5, 6, 7, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Last time. 5, 6. We're gonna walk back. 7, leading with your right foot back, right foot, left foot, right foot, left foot. 4 more. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Finish. If you have more experience with Oritaiti, try to drop your knees a little bit lower, giving everyone in this class, because we have a lot of skills in this class. I want you to all get going with it, with music. So your tuana is one of my favorites to warm up with. It hits your whole torso. It hits those parts of our bodies that we derive most of our movements from. We hit 5 steps, which is pretty good for an intro class, but there's 32 steps that they say for Oritaiti, like your basic steps, there's 32 of them. Don't worry. If you want to join my class, you can learn all 32. Hopefully this class inspires you to come back to us. But yeah, tiny break. We have 10 minutes left of class, and I want to tackle one really important part of Polynesian dancing, Tahitian dancing, hula, Siva Samoa, all of them. They're all along the same guidelines, which is telling a story, right? We use this dance to communicate. We use this dance to say something, to celebrate. We use it as a gift. And yeah, pretty much that. So I always say, especially if you're new to Oritaiti and you decided to join this class, I use this as an example because everybody knows it. The movie Moana, her whole life story is a very much common story in Polynesia. How she runs around her island and dances, and all her movements are talking about what they're doing on the island, is what we do in our dances and in our choreography. So small choreography to tell a story, very simple because it's something that everyone's familiar with, and it is an important part. We have our flowers, our pua, our tiare in Polynesia. Again, we give them as gifts. We wear them. I'm gonna mute. All good, it happens. Our flowers are super special to us because we use them for many things. We use them for oil, we use them as accessories, we use them as gifts, we use them as a symbol of life as well. So something growing and you know, like coming from the earth and out is a way that we kind of mirror our life as Polynesians. Our life begins with the earth beneath our feet and around us, and it guides us. For some of you maybe know, Tutupele, she just erupted. And if you're on Hawaiian social media, Hawaiian TikTok, you might see that Tutupele is a volcano in Hawaii. And when she erupts, to us as Polynesians, to us as Hawaiians, it's not a scary thing when Tutupele erupts and arrives. It's more of a cleanse for our earth. When she comes and presents herself and flows down the mountains and the islands, she is telling us it's time to cleanse and clear out any negative mana, any negativity, and bring back new life. So the use of earth in Polynesia is really like our guidelines to everything, to us as humans. I hope that makes sense. I kind of just rambled that. So with that said, I'm going to use my tiare, my flower, my pua as my example. And in Polynesian dancing, we'll take our flower, we'll wave, and here is our flower and our hand motions, our like sign language really. We're going to take it and we're going to go 1, 2 with our right hand, or if you're mirroring me, no trouble. And you're going to bring and you're going to present your pua right here, nice and big. Okay, you're going to bring your pua to the middle of your chest and ground yourself here. And then you're going to just appreciate your pua, your tiare, and it's going to circle and come back to you one more time right here. Okay, so I want you to see an entire story as we do this. Find yourself. For me, I don't know why, when I started this exercise right now, I imagined myself as a little girl, not a grown woman. And to you, maybe this woke up a different story, okay? So putting yourself on the islands, you pick up that tiare from the floor, and then you're going to present that tiare and appreciate it. You're going to bring her all the way to the center of your chest. It's going to ground you. It's going to make you think of something special in your life, someone special in your life. And then you're going to rotate your hand again and appreciate that pua and bring her back to life right here. Next one, you're going to put that pua in both ears. So it's going to go to the right ear, to the left ear, and you're going to listen to your pua. She's telling you a story. She's giving you a lesson. And then from there, you're going to bring your pua back out to the sky. Let me make sure you see my hands. Out to the sky, and you're going to lay yourself. So a nice long lay, and then back to where we started. Okay, so just like your tatea in the beginning of it and the end, you're going to start with your pua and end with your pua, so that story is complete and this exercise is complete. Okay, pick up your pua, 7, 8, pick it up, 2, 3, 4, and up, 2, 3, bring her in, tell your story. Who is special? Who is your pua? Is it your grandmother? Listen to your pua, tell your story. She's telling you, she's giving you a lesson, reminding you to stay grounded. You're going to pull her up. You're going to appreciate her. Give her back out to the earth like it gave to you. Bring it back down, ground yourself, and end your story where you started. Because if you don't know your roots, then you don't know where you're going. See what I did there? All right. Cool. I think that was about it. We're about the end of class. So I'm going to play some music to wake up that story that I just told you. It's personal for everybody. Your pua could be whoever you want it to be, whatever you want it to be. It could be a symbol of yourself, growing into a new being. You are entering a new chapter of your life, yada, yada, yada. Okay, here we go. Take that story I just gave you. Remember, like I started class with, you're present here with me right now. So you're nowhere else but dance class, okay? Stay with me. Here's your music, and we're gonna dance together. Short intro to the big purpose to Oritaitia and Ma'al Polynesian dance, just to give you a full picture in case I have new friends here. And then this is kind of like my thank you gift to you. I'm going to move around and tell my story with my body and my hands so you can see the full picture of Oritaiti. And then also, thank you so much for being here. And then we're going to talk a little bit at the end of class, and then we will be done. So my gift to you to showcase everything we learned today with full intention and full body. right, it's good to be back with you. It's been a long time. Okay, go ahead and relax for a second. A few things to recap class. So it's not just a dance, it's not just a body movement, it's a lot of things. It is an ancient dance, it's an ancient way of communication. And I say ancient, but we're not like dead, yeah? We're still using it to this day. So it's a modern way of communication used for many, many years, many centuries, over many lives, over many waters. On the technical side, because I want quality dancers, I don't just do this to move our bodies. You engage from your core, you keep your feet grounded in the earth. My lessons come from like intention. So my technique has intention. I was told, you've heard this before if you've been with me. You think of yourself as a tree, as a growing tree. You have to have strong roots, a strong foundation into the earth in order to grow up nice and tall and big and positive. So keep that in mind with your technique. Your toes leave the floor, your heels leave the floor, then you're not grounded. You have to drop back down lower, right? You want to feel that pressure from the top of your head pushing you into the earth, reminding you where you're from, so that you know where you're going. On the cultural and spiritual and very important side, we're telling a story. It's a way of communication. We give our gift of dance, we receive our gift of dance, and we pass it along. So I come from a long line of dance teachers. My grandmother started our Polynesian dance studio, which then got handed down to my mom. And then I grew up in my mom's dance studio, and I decided to teach and continue that legacy myself, because I realized that I felt like it was my purpose in life. I was given all these beautiful gifts and what's the word, like guidance. My dance was my guidance. And then it was only right for me to pass it on to those beyond me, younger than me, older than me, on different paths of lives than me. But I just want to give dance to you. So yeah, so thank you so much for being here. I will open online courses. My classes run 8 weeks at a time, 16 classes in your course. It's a lot, and it might sound scary to commit yourself to, but the reason why we have those 16 classes is because I don't do this just to dance. I need you to learn and it to register in your brain, and that honestly takes time and practice. So we have a very dense course every single time, so that you can leave there feeling fresh and feeling like you learned something, and you're not leaving there like, oh my gosh, what just happened? If you're new to me, we have live classes twice a week for the course that you choose. You can take 4 classes a week if you're crazy. Some of my students are crazy with me and dance every day with me. And then the class is recorded. So if you were able to dance today at 11 a.m., but in your time zone, you cannot dance at the time of the live class, you can take the class recording. The beautiful thing about that is that you can fast forward, you can go back, you can repeat, you can do what you please. And then you can always reach out to me for questions because I don't see you live. And if you need some personal guidance, you can send me a video. Again, if you're new to Zoom, that sounds so weird to some people, but there's a lot of people that benefit from it. So if you're open to that and feeling free to that, do that. If you have any questions, write me in the chat right now. I'll keep this open for a little bit. You will receive the recording today, and then you can revisit my website and sign up for classes if you choose to. And yeah, that was pretty good. I think that was good. You guys have a beautiful day. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Melanie. She did great. My body for everyone. I'm gonna go ahead and read my chat. My face looks crazy on the screen. But yeah, thank you. I'm receiving your thank you so much. I got a question. Is it okay to wear a pua even if you're not Polynesian? Of course. Yeah, for me too, your left is you are taken, your right is you are single. So tell the world your dating status with your pua. I know some islands actually have it the opposite, but in Tahiti you have it this way. Merci. Thank you very much. Maururu, mahalo, faafetai lava. Beautiful stuff. I'm just reading your chats as you guys leave. No pressure to be here. Peace out, homies. All right. Okay, cool. Thank you so much. Malo tonga. My baby's Tongan. Shouts to the fam. All right. You guys have a beautiful one. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye.